Hello everybody, it's Zack4 for the weekly update. A few things. First of all, I feel like there was something that I wanted to talk about this week, but I don't know, I cannot remember for the life of me. That's why sometimes it's good, like for other people anyway, they do like a chunk of vlogs, but it's done, over a few days at once. So they actually remember at the time what they wanted to talk about, even if it's not released immediately. But that's not me. My philosophy generally is if I don't remember it by Sunday, then I guess it really wasn't that important. Sometimes it is anyway, but it filters out me saying more stupid things than usual. Yeah, so this weekend was MagFest weekend. Obviously, I'm not there, which sucks. But yeah, I'm glad that the people are going seem to be having a good time, and I hope they all stay safe. And yeah, next year. There's always next year. Let's see. As for schedule this week, last week I did put up 2 Trails in the Sky videos on Much Games, so that's going to continue. I was able to record that again. As for other things, we got an Animal Crossing stream last week, and I put the VOD up. This week we might actually have some different stuff. Tuesday, I still want to do either Ekenfell or 428 Shibuya Scramble. It might be Shibuya Scramble. I know people don't come for those streams, but it's a really funny game. And I want to finish that game so I can eventually upload it here. But there might be on Wednesday or Thursday a special stream. We'll see. It's not going to happen I'm not going to know till day of. But that's in addition to the Tuesday stream. As for YouTube stuff, I finally chose a new Let's Play. I finally feel up to recording again. I really just last week I needed a little bit more of a break. But I chose my next Let's Play finally. It only took me a month, and it's going to be tomorrow. Starting tomorrow. The only clues I'm giving you, it's on a series that hasn't been on my channel since at least 2019. It's a GBA game, and it was once part of an apology. And that's all you're getting. But you'll find out tomorrow. So look forward to that. And I'm excited. I was looking through my games. I'm like, what do I want to play? I guess I'm playing that. And, But it's not like, oh, I guess I'll play that. It's like, oh, yeah. So look forward to it. It's a game I like. Surprise, I'm playing a game I like. But yes. As for other things, I was supposed to have scans last week, but we ran into a whole load of problems with insurance authorization, so they were postponed until 2 weeks. So they're going to be the 26th and 27th of January, which is really annoying because I wanted to get that over and done with. So yeah, I just used the time last week to work on Patreon instead. But it was so annoying. We got a call 2 days before the scan saying, yeah, we haven't authorized your scan yet, and we haven't gotten authorization for your scan yet, and so yeah, we need your help to try to authorize. And we're like, this stuff usually takes weeks to do. Why are you waiting till 2 days beforehand? And it was like an entire cascade of failures on their part. Like, the person that usually handles it had recently stopped working there, and no one thought to do the job that they did. So this was a thing throughout the whole hospital, people just getting screwed over with nobody working on anything. And then a whole bunch of false information, and them being like, oh, do you have this medication you're supposed to take beforehand? of a scan that I haven't gotten in 5 years, of a product that does go bad, and we're like, no. Like, oh, you have to pick some up. It's like, can you send it to our pharmacy? No, because it's a thing called potassium iodine, SSKI. Because it's a weird substance, you have to pick it up from our pharmacy in Philadelphia only. So, and that has to be taken at least 2 days before the scan. So we're going to be going to Philadelphia for 3 days. It's going to be one day sometime before that week to pick up the thing, and it's a bit of a trip, but also like the parking there is ridiculous, and it's, you know, with COVID and everything and construction, it's always crazy. So I have to go there just to pick up the thing. Then on the 26th, we go in to get an injection of a radioactive dye, and then the next day we go in to get the actual scan, because it has to go throughout the system over the course of a day. So like, and we thought that there was another scan that was supposed to be involved, but no, the 2 appointments were just the injection and then the scan. Because again, like, we don't remember the routine for this because it's been so long since I gotten one. But the purpose of this, I stopped getting this scan because it wasn't helping at all with cancer diagnosis. But since it's been so long, they want to give it to me again to see if anything has changed diagnostically with the scan. They already know that like everything's fine with me, but they want to see essentially if there has been any changes over the years, and how that they can use that to help them with further scans for other people. So yeah, so it's a bit of a hassle, and we're trying to get authorization for CT scans for my back surgeon, and also trying to schedule appointments with him. The authorization for the CT scans is a little easier because we're getting it in New Jersey here, and there's a whole thing with the health insurance problems between New Jersey and Pennsylvania, but we're getting it in New Jersey. But the problem is getting an appointment with his office is difficult normally, but doing it with the insurance stuff is just anyway, it's a whole thing. And next week my mom is going to be getting surgery on her knee, which will be nice for her because she's been limping around a bunch for a while. But so that's going to put her out of commission. So yeah, it's just fun times over here. Fun January times. Anyway, so yeah, last week I did some art I'll show you at the end. All right, yeah. You know what? We'll just go through the art as we go, because that's pretty much what I did this week. It was art. So yeah, I did another one. I did another one of those Samus drawings. I did the one I did last week, or the previous week, was like Samus in a dress, like that. So I did like a front facing one as well, and I'm actually going to be doing like better versions of these, but it was just me just sketching. It was sketching, and for some reason this one took off. I don't know why. I guess people who really like Samus liked it. Another thing that I did was a redraw of an old piece of art of Shina Fujibayashi from Tales of Symphonia. So here's the original from 2016. This was I drew this for Misei for my second MagFest, I want to say. Because I drew this in 2016, and 2017 was like my first weekend MagFest, as opposed to just stopping in for a day in 2016. So, I'm pretty sure anyway. So anyway, I wanted to do a redraw of that because it's been a while, and I think I've gotten a little better. But so I did this. I really like how this one came out. I have like a little closer up thing of her face. But yeah, so I really like it, and Misei really liked it, so I'm happy. Did the Animal Crossing stream, and okay, so that's much later in the week. So yeah, so those are those two things. So both of those got a significant amount of love, so I really appreciate that. Let's see, what else happened this week? I didn't add that. Huh, okay. I'll have to remember that for later. Sorry. I had a piece of art I didn't put on the Twitter moment. Let's see. Yeah, so I got, you can, let me move here. There we go. You can kind of see the print over there, but I got Miss A's Cinnabunny art print and the little badge thingy. It won't, my face is in the way, but it won't focus. But yeah, it's a little, one second, I got this. Yeah. Little Cinnabunny enamel pin, not badge, a pin. So yeah, those came in. They're very, very cute. Enjoying seeing people's MagFest pictures. So if I can't be there, I can at least live vicariously. I did 2 streams last week, actually. I did the Animal Crossing stream, and I did an impromptu art stream on like Thursday or something. Right? Thursday? Yes. And I was working on a Patreon piece of Kisara from Tales of Arise. So on stream, more or less went from this, which was the sketch. I liked how it looked, but her face was like really weirdly proportioned. So we went from that to a little bit better of this. But yeah, so that's the progress we got on stream, and then I finished the rest off stream. But I really like how it came out, and I actually did a time lapse of the rest. So on Patreon, there's like a mashup between the sped up version of the stream and then the time lapse finishing it off. But the final product was this. Yeah, I really like how this came out with the detail on the armor and the shadowing and the hair and everything. I think it came out really nicely, and it looks much better on Twitter as always. And yeah, that's the art from this week. I have George Ezra's song stuck in my head. Magfest has like they usually have like a Danny DeVito shrine, but they made a Betty White shrine also this time. Appreciate that. This week I'm hoping to do at least 2 Patreon pieces. I'm hoping for 3, but we'll see. I have time blocked out that I think I can get things done. I always have like a weird process with the Patreon, because I post on Twitter in a thread. Whenever I post a new one, it always bumps the first one, because people see the first object in the thread and the most recent. So I always try to be conscious on a marketing standpoint of, out of the 5 or 6 choices I usually get each month of things to make, like the first one and I guess the last one, but the first one I always want to make like a standout one. Not saying that I do more work on the first one than any of the others, but it's one that I feel that I want to like bump a bunch or whatever. So like we had this month is Kisara, last month was Rinwell. Before that, I think it was Estelle from Vesperia, and you can kind of see, like I usually try to go for like a thing that I want to keep going there. So there's always like a process of like, okay, choose which one do I want to do first. Oh God. I also try to like mix up the order that I do them, because it's obviously different people are commissioning me for this. So I don't want to be like every single month I do this person's first, this person's second, this person's third. I kind of be like, okay, so last month this person was number 4, so maybe let's put them in number 2 or number 1 or something. It's a whole there's an algorithm that I work with that probably makes things a lot more complicated. So what I'm trying to say is the first Patreon piece of the month is usually the most difficult to start, because I have to decide which one I want to start with. Because it's always, you gotta start strong, so it's always difficult to figure out which one to start with. And then after that, it's like, okay, it's not that I do less effort on the things. It's like, okay, now there's less pressure, so I can do any of them. It's stupid. It's really stupid. Let's say I posted a whole load of MagFest pictures last night because I really miss MagFest. And the last thing is I got prints. Speaking of my art, I got prints in of stuff from the past few months, from August to from the end of October to the beginning of the end of the month, the end of the year. There we go. So like I got the Misamis thing, which was great. I'm not going to show you all of them because there's a lot. I'm going to try to do it like order the prints monthly as opposed to every 3 months, but it's just I couldn't do too much because of recovery, getting stuff out. I think the Tycho thing came out nicely in a print format. This is December. Excuse me. November, we have the like Proton John's birthday thing, and a bunch of other stuff. The Tycho courtroom thingy, and Lottie actually really looks nice on a card here. Usually around this time of year, I print out a whole load of stuff for like MagFest to give out to people, but obviously it didn't happen this year. But I also get like 8x10s of like ones that I really like. In this case, it was the Kingdom Hearts one, which looks absolutely. I mean, you're gonna see it's glossy, so it's gonna reflect everything. But this looks absolutely beautiful on 8x10 here. It's getting hung up somewhere. Also, Dohalim, absolutely beautifully. I love how this came out. Yeah. Yes, I'm so happy. The promise scene. There's no way to not have it like reflect my computer, but I love how the space came out. It looks so pretty. And the Rinwell one I got as a big one also, and that looks really nice too. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find space for these. I might put some of them over there-ish and replace some of the stuff that I have there. We'll see. But yeah. So that's it for the video. Thank you very much for watching. I think I remembered what I wanted to talk about, but I'm not going to. A, because this video is starting to get long, and B, I remember why I forgot it. But yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for sticking around and being you. We're only a little into January, but I hope your years are going well. And yeah, as always, remember to be kind to the people around you. Say nice things. It makes the world a better place. It really does. Just do the little things do so much. And I think that, whenever someone like does something nice for me, says something nice or compliments my art or retweets it or likes it, I squeal a little on the inside. And I know a lot of other like artists feel the same way. But like in general, like just saying nice things to people, little nice things, they appreciate it so much. I think it really does mean the world to a lot of people when you do the little things, not like the huge things, but the little things count for a lot. So just remember that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.